Microsoft is holding a cybersecurity summit today in the wake of the CrowdStrike software update that caused a global outage. As you may remember, the software outage triggered systems around the world to go down, including airlines and hospitals. Microsoft reportedly plans to address ways the tech industry can improve its security. So CBS News cybersecurity contributor Andrew Boyd is joining us now in Studio 57 to talk a little bit more about this. I remember this because I had a doctor's appointment that day, and they canceled it, and then they could never rebook it because they were so backlogged and everything. Which reminds me, I got to get back to that. That being said, all right, so a summit, it's necessary, but is it kind of a little late to be pulling something like this off? CrowdStrike is just one of other issues that they've had.
Right. So I think the title of the summit says it all. It's the Windows Endpoint Security Ecosystem Summit, which tells me Microsoft doesn't do anything willy-nilly. I don't think the status quo is going to be the end of this when and it's not open to the press. So it's lacking some transparency. But when a press release is made, I think what will happen is Microsoft is going to constrict how the operating system is open to security companies like CrowdStrike, which I think ultimately may be a mistake. So, Microsoft has had many security problems with their software. And companies like CrowdStrike, despite what happened on 19 July, are really good at endpoint detection and response, EDR, and the security on the endpoints, your computer, your phone, and whatnot. Likewise, if they do restrict access for these security companies but allow their own Microsoft Defender, their own security systems to have complete access to it, I think the regulators in both the United States government and the European Union are going to have an issue with that.
Why would Microsoft want to then get into the cybersecurity business, which, as you know, I mean, you really got to be on top of it all the time because the threats are ever evolving?
Because Microsoft has suffered over the past 2 decades accusations that they really try to get product to market by worrying about security practices. I think they want to reverse that perception. And they also want more control, not unlike how Apple, the operating system in Apple, is completely locked down. I really think, and we could find out when the press release comes out that I'm wrong, but I really think that's the direction Microsoft wants to go in. The problem is endpoint security is very difficult. Keeping state actors, the PRC, the Russians, the Iranians out of your operating system is very difficult. CrowdStrike has an enormous amount of experience in that, as do several other companies. Microsoft does not.
All right. Well, we'll watch this space because this is evolving.
It's going to be interesting. A very momentous summit in my mind.
Yeah, all right. Good. Andrew Boyd, thank you so much.